Aaron Hernandez was back in court today in connection with the Odin Lloyd murder investigation.
One of the new details to emerge from today's pretrial hearing was the judge ordering Hernandez back to the Bristol County House of Corrections in Dartmouth ahead of his trial, which is set to begin in 18 days.
Eyewitness News reporter Perry Russom's been at court all day and joins us live in Fall River with more details from today's hearing.
Shannon and Mike, the pretrial hearing of Aaron Hernandez started this morning and lasted about an hour. The defense is stressing the difficulty in finding non-partial jurors.
Oral motion is allowed.
Former Patriots tight end Aaron Hernandez sat with his legal team Monday morning for a pretrial hearing. The defense and prosecution met with the judge in Bristol County Superior Court. During the hearing, Hernandez's legal team asked for additional questioning of potential jurors during the selection process.
We are concerned about jurors making it through the process who may have knowledge of some of the bad acts that have been so widely publicized.
The judge then denied that request. Hernandez is accused of killing Odin Lloyd in 2013. Lloyd was a semi-pro football player and dated the sister of Hernandez's fiancée, Cheyenne Jenkins. She sat in the back of the courtroom a few rows behind Lloyd's mother. Hernandez has pleaded not guilty. To assist in selecting jurors, the defense and prosecution submitted 70 questions to ask. The judge reviewed each question line by line.
Number one is on the confidential juror questionnaire. I'm not repeating any questions that are on the confidential questionnaire.
In the hearing, the state handed in their list of potential witnesses, and that list totals about 270 people. Jury selection is scheduled to start on January 9th, and it's expected to last 2 weeks. And in that witness list submitted today, there are two big names from the Patriots organization on that list. We'll tell you who they are coming up at 6. Live in Fall River with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Perry Russom, Eyewitness News.
Now we turn to the murder investigation involving Aaron Hernandez. The former Patriots player was back in court today for another hearing on his upcoming trial. Lawyers discussed jury selection and whittled down the witness list. New at 6 tonight, we're learning if Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft are still on it. Eyewitness News reporter Perry Russom joins us now live outside Superior Court in Fall River.
Mike, it was a long list of potential witnesses submitted by the state today. Two of the people on that list are big names in the Patriots organization.
49.
About 270 people were listed as potential witnesses in the trial of former Patriots star Aaron Hernandez. That number includes civilian, law enforcement, and expert witnesses. Headlining the list are his old coach Bill Belichick and team owner Robert Kraft. The names were submitted as a part of the pre-trial hearing at Bristol County Superior Court Monday morning. Of the nearly 270 names, prosecution says they will only call about 45 of those people to the stand. Hernandez is accused of killing Odin Lloyd in 2013. He has pleaded not guilty. In the hearing, Hernandez's attorney stressed the difficulty in finding a non-partial jury.
We see no harm in this. We see only the benefit of a fair trial.
The defense asked for additional questioning of potential jurors during the selection process.
Though that type of approach is something we'd be perfectly comfortable with here, Your Honor, as a follow-up to a thorough questionnaire and court-conducted voir dire.
The judge denied that request. Prosecution says the entire trial should take between 6 and 10 weeks. The judge also ordered Hernandez to be moved back to Bristol County House of Correction the day before jury selection begins. And there will be one more pretrial hearing 3 days before jury selection begins. Live in Fall River with the Southeastern Massachusetts Mobile Newsroom, Perry Russom, Eyewitness News.
Today, we also learned new information about the perjury case against Hernandez's fiancée. Newly released court records show that prosecutors are opposing a bid by Cheyenne Jenkins to suppress evidence from cell phones belonging to her and Hernandez and from their home surveillance system. Jenkins has pleaded not guilty to perjury. Prosecutors accuse her of lying dozens of times during testimony before the grand jury that indicted the ex-player, including about disposing of a box from the basement of their North Attleboro home at his direction. Jenkins had been granted immunity before she testified.
Eyewitness News has been tracking this murder investigation since it broke and will continue as the case unfolds in court. We have in-depth coverage on air and online. You can go to WPRI.com for the latest updates and look at the rise and fall of Aaron Hernandez.